News alert, the Senate is back in session a few moments from now, and they are expected to vote around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Supreme Court nominee Judge Neil Gorsuch. All this happening after the Republican majority employed the so-called nuclear option, changing Senate precedent to allow this confirmation with a simple majority vote. Senator Mike Lee, Republican member of the Senate Judiciary Committee, with me now. And Senator, good morning to you.
Morning.
In 2 hours, Gorsuch will be confirmed. How does the Senate change the moment that happens?
The Senate doesn't change, the Supreme Court does. Look, we've been dealing with the same precedent since November of 2013, when the then Democratic majority in the Senate decided to take this nuclear option, decided to change Senate precedent in order to allow debate to be closed on the executive calendar, meaning in the context of the confirmation of presidential appointees, to a simple majority threshold.
How many Democrats will vote in favor of Neil Gorsuch today, do you believe?
I believe there will be about 4, and we're happy to have any and all Democrats who want to support him. We're disappointed that it's not more than that. This is an eminently qualified judge. This is a judge that I've had the privilege of arguing in front of. This is a judge who I've had the opportunity to question as a member of the Senate Judiciary Committee. I don't think there's ever been a more qualified Supreme Court justice in our history, and I think he will join the ranks of role models on the court, like Justice Alito, for whom I clerked, Justice Thomas, and I think he will be a great successor to Justice Scalia.
So that would appear that he would get around 55 or 56 yeas today. Do you agree with that, based on a quick head count? And if that is the case, Democrats have been defiant on this from the beginning. They're upset about Merrick Garland from last year, and it appears that they're getting a lot of pressure from the left. And they might be raising a lot of money from the left as well. What is ultimately, do you believe, the justification for Chuck Schumer and the defiance they have shown in these last few days?
Look, they have an ideological difference. They want to use the court perhaps for different reasons than just deciding cases. What we've seen in recent decades is a move among certain members of the Supreme Court of the United States in the direction of deciding policy rather than just interpreting the law, of deciding cases on the basis of what they think is the best social outcome, the best, most just outcome as they perceive it, rather than on the basis of what the law actually requires. The difference there between what liberals want to accomplish with the court and what conservatives would like to see is that we just want to see the court be a court, not an engine for social change. And that's upsetting to some on the left.